I've been getting a bunch of comments lately. Why don't I ever talk about my dad? There's reasons, you nosy assholes. We'll get to them.
He's in the ocean. He's in the ocean.
Where nature will the Viltrox keep up with me today? So I've never met my dad. That's probably why we don't talk much. I would want to. I tried to reach out, but let's go back a little first. Now, I don't know the full details, so don't quote me on this, but picture my dad back in 1981. He had 3 kids already. Each is 3 years older than the other, so one's 3, 6, and 9. I don't know if he was married. I think he was separated. And so along comes my mother, so hot and young. And they got together. He hired her as a babysitter for the kids, I believe. And so I think she moved in to take care of the kids. And obviously, young, hot 28-year-old woman's like, oh, you're taking care of my kids. Maybe we should be flirting more. Now, I'm not 100% sure about the details, but they had sex. So 9 months goes along and they have to come to a decision. Does my mom join the family of him and 3 kids, and then me, 4 kids total? Or, it's been nice, thanks for the seed, I'm out of here. To make a long story short, I believe he wanted her to move in, and then that's their new family. Husband and wife and 4 kids. And that could have been my family. But my mom didn't want to be a mother to all the other kids. So we went immediately. As soon as I was born, maybe he saw me for the first couple weeks or so, but we left. So I've never met him. It's always been just me and my mom, single parent. She did a heck of a job raising me. I don't know how she did it, working and raising. It's got to, thinking back, oh, that's no problem. That's hard. That's hard. How do you go to work and earn a living and still raise a kid that turned out to be this miracle being? How did she do it? She's had some interesting boyfriends, I'll tell you that much. The first one was scary. I don't know, they were fighting a lot. Those were some of my first memories was them fighting, and we left the house and he was chasing us. I was like, oh, why? And then she got better ones. I remember Carl, he was a good man. We lived in the beaches, things seemed happy, and then we don't need to go into her whole dating history, or do you want to? Shall we? But I never really had that strong male presence, the role model. So if you're questioning my decision-making abilities, maybe that's why. I never had that. I had to learn to become a man on my own. Watching TV, Slater and Zach, what would they do in that situation? That's what I did. Who remembers that show, Saved by the Bell? Those were the days. I used to look forward to that so much. I don't know why, it was the dumbest show ever, but I don't know, they were just slightly older than me, so I looked up to them wow. I remember one episode, they found pot. Someone was smoking pot, and they're like, oh my God. And then I asked my mom, I was like, do you smoke pot? She's like, yeah, kinda. If I'm being honest with you, I never really wanted to meet my dad. I was kind of nervous, and I wasn't proud of myself. For the longest time, I was like, I'm kind of a failure here. I just play video games. I'm living with my mom. I'm on welfare. Life was not good. But now, it's I feel it'd be so cool to meet him. I want to meet him. I reached out. I found my half-brother. So I have 3 siblings that are each 3 years older than me. And I found one of them on Facebook. I was like, that can't be him. I forget his name. Oh God, I'm the worst brother ever. Oh, forgive me. But I looked him up on Facebook. I messaged him and I was like, hey brother, I'm your long lost brother. And I told him the story and I sent him a picture. I have one picture of my dad and them, and that's them, and my cousin, my evil cousin. He's in there. He got to meet my dad. How dare you, cousin? So that's them. So I have that picture and I showed it to him. He's like, oh my God, who is this? I don't think my dad ever told them about me. So I stirred the pot on that one. I'm sorry, everybody. I don't think they even knew. So I messaged him, and then he starts talking to his siblings about me. And it's like, is that possible? Did dad ever tell you? They're having this whole family drama now. And so he messaged me back and we're talking a little bit. And then the sister messaged me. And so we start talking, And we're planning on meeting up. I wanted to meet her. She has a kid, so I'm an uncle. I'm a frickin' uncle. So I wanted to meet her, and I don't know what happened, but she just stopped emailing me one day. And I was like, I want to meet my dad, and can you hook us up? And I don't know what happened. I don't know if I said something awkward, but something just cut off. And she didn't respond to my latest email, and I just let it go. I'm the type of person that I send you an email, if you don't respond to it, we're done. Like, you didn't respond. I sent you the last message. So no, we're over. I think months later, right before I was leaving for Thailand, I was like, this is my last chance. I may never come back to this city. I messaged her again and asked her if I could get in contact with him, my dad, and she didn't answer it. So that's my only source of connection to him, was her, and it's over. So I don't know how to find him. I don't even know how to find him, but I would love to meet him. How cool would that be, just to meet my dad? Just to have, oh, dad. I've never had a dad. I don't know what that would even be like, but it'd be so great to just talk with him. I think he's probably like me. He looks kind of like me. It'd be so hilarious to see an older version of me. He's short and stocky, following the Monkey Strength program. So I don't know what life would have been like had we moved in with them, and then that was our big family, and who knows, but I'm so happy with where I am now. Like, I wouldn't change anything. I'm doing what I love for a living. I have the best girlfriend ever. We have our own place. We're thinking of moving to the beaches maybe, or another small town in Ontario. Like, life is good. Life is really good. My health is improving. Skin is clearing up. Teenage girl skin upon us. Not yet. Don't look at it. It's the Vilshox. Tracks us. Just stop. I'm paranoid of this battery shutting off. It's supposed to have a beep. Hopefully I hear it. So if the audio starts getting real terrible at some point, that's why. So Dad, if you're watching this, I just want a chance. I just want to shake your hand, tell you I'm proud of you, or you tell me that, because I've done good things here. I hope I made you proud, Pop. I just want to hug you one time. Just come meet me one time. Veggie Police Dad. If anyone knows my dad, you want to hook us up on one of these reality TV shows, I'm down. His name's Conrad Aristodemos. That would have been my name, Casey Aristodemos. He's full Italian. Oh, my Italian roots. I wonder, he probably speaks it too. I could have learned Italian. And Bonadenci. That's not a word. I would love to meet my siblings as well, my 2 brothers and my sister. My sister showed me a picture of her. She looks kind of like me. It would be so hilarious to see my blood family members, similar looking. Oh my God. My one brother's like a famous soccer star. I never kicked a ball in my life. I don't know about famous. Let's be real with our expectations here. But he played in some, like, somewhat professional league, I think. So he's done well for himself. And my sister has a kid. Maybe they both have kids. I'm a multiple uncle. That's amazing. Just like bacteria. So it'd be cool to meet my family, but I'm very happy with how my mom raised me. I mean, we had some rocky upbringings, but we all have. Everybody. Like, what was your household like? Maybe your parents got divorced, or maybe you had the perfect family. You still turned out crazy. Like, you can't blame your circumstances. Those forge the hardened steel. And you can make whatever you want out of... I've always thought of making a movie. Don't you steal this now. 2 twins. They grow up in like an abusive family, terrible, and the one twin takes it like, oh no, Dad was so mean. Oh, I hate men. I'm gay though. And then the other twin is like, he took the positive from it. It's like, yeah, I'll never be like you, Dad. And they have completely different paths. One's completely successful, the other's just a slum bum. What a fantastic movie. Who wants to make it? Too bad Hollywood are full of demons. That is unfortunate. So that's why I never talk about my dad, because I never met him. I don't know him. But one day, maybe, we'll meet. Just take it as it comes. However the leaves flow in your direction, you flow with it back. So, I think we're done. Thanks for thumbing up the video. How could you? I'm just pouring my heart out here. I had a father, never met him. I'm broken inside. You're gonna further break, snap the trunk? That is demon-like. Thumbs down. If your father was a seagull, you're an inbred hick, you could still make it. I believe in you. So what, your dad's a seagull. He's a bird. Birds are cool. They find food, as long as we give it to them. What the hell would a seagull eat if it wasn't for us? It's all French fries and donuts. What do they even eat? Fish? Give me a break. I'm gonna leave. Thanks for watching. Buying a vegetable police. Conspiracies. Oh, so the government evidence.